Whether you enjoy an occasional grilled cheese sandwich from time to time or fancy yourself a cheese connoisseur who isn't afraid to dabble in delicacies like casu marzu, there's a big chance that cheese is a staple in your diet. And, unless you're lactose intolerant or allergic to dairy and don't really buy dairy products, you might have noticed that your dog goes crazy whenever it gets a sniff of that salty goodness. Some pet owners who believe in free feeding swear by incorporating human food containing cow's milk into their puppies' diets. However, are all cheeses safe for dogs? What about varieties high in salt content like blue cheeses? Can dogs eat blue cheese without developing gastrointestinal issues? Well, keep on reading to find out the answer to all these questions and more. Blue cheeses aren't safe for dogs because their manufacturing involves exposing them to bacteria cultures. This causes a toxic substance called Roquefortine C to be released. So, although it doesn't cause most people any problems, blue cheese is poisonous to dogs. Despite being harmful to dogs, most puppies like the smell and taste of blue cheese. That's why, to avoid any accidents, it's recommended to keep blue cheese out of the reach of your furball. What would happen if my dog ate blue cheese? If you usually eat blue cheese, your pup might sniff its way to some tasty Roquefort or Stilton lying around your house. Luckily, blue cheese shouldn't cause your dog any problems when ingested in small quantities. What would happen if my dog ate blue cheese? However, overweight or lactose intolerant dogs can find it incredibly hard to break down blue cheese. In this case, your dog may start showing symptoms that include an upset stomach, vomiting, seizures. If left untreated, this can eventually lead to serious health conditions like kidney problems. So, it's best to eliminate blue cheeses from your dog's diet altogether. What to do if your dog eats blue cheese? While preventing your dog from eating blue cheese in the first place is the best course of action, accidents still happen. So if you notice that your dog ate blue cheese, the second best thing you can do is look for symptoms and note any changes in the dog's behavior. If your dog experiences a mild transient bout with no other symptoms, you should eliminate high-fat treats from its diet and administer only dog food until it rides it out. On the other hand, if the symptoms include seizures and an increase in the pup's temperature, or you know your dog is allergic to dairy products, you must contact an emergency veterinarian. What cheeses are safe for dogs? Most dogs love cheese, and while it's recommended for lactose intolerant dogs to avoid it completely, it wouldn't hurt to indulge healthy pups with no dairy allergies in small cubes of cheese as an occasional treat. What cheeses are safe for dogs? While giving your dog blue cheese is a big no-no, other human foods containing dairy aren't harmful to them if eaten in moderation. Here's a breakdown of the cheeses you can add to your dog's diet. Low-fat cheeses. If you want to give your dog cheese, you can't go wrong with low-fat varieties. For example, cottage cheese, feta cheese, and goat cheese are all excellent dairy options for dogs. They're low in both sodium and fat and make for a fantastic treat for your furry buddy. Cream cheese. Cream cheese is beloved by both humans and canines. However, it's a high-fat type of cheese that some dogs might find hard to digest. Generally speaking, cream cheese is harmless when administered in small amounts, but steer away from varieties containing garlic, onions, and chives. Cheddar cheese. Not only does cheddar cheese taste amazing, but it's also a great source of calcium and phosphorus for your pet. So, if you want to increase your dog's intake of essential fatty acids, cheddar is probably the safest option. Have we mentioned that it's also rich in antioxidants? What a fantastic treat for humans and dogs alike. How to use cheese to train your dog. Dog owners are always looking for ways to teach their pets new tricks, but it's admittedly hard to hold your pup's attention for long. Believe us, we've been there before. Many human foods, including cheese, can be used as a high-value reward that even the most stubborn pets can't resist. So if you've tried everything and your dog still can't nail the tricks you're teaching it, try offering it a small cube of cheddar or cottage cheese. How to use cheese to train your dog. You may also want to try smearing some cheese low in sodium content like feta cheese on its favorite toy while crate training it. This delicious treat can mitigate separation anxiety. Which dogs shouldn't eat cheese? Can all dogs eat cheese? Well, while some cheeses can be considered nutritious dog food, not all pups can tolerate it, even low-sodium/low-fat types. Dogs with weak stomachs, in particular, have the most trouble with cheese. If you've noticed your dog vomits or has a fit of runny bowels every time you introduce a new food, chances are it'll have a hard time breaking down cheese. Dairy can exacerbate already existing kidney problems. So, if your pup has a similar health condition, it should keep clear of cheeses. Moreover, some cheeses can cause weight gain, which can be lethal to your dog if it's already overweight. Dogs that are also allergic to dairy products suffer from gastrointestinal issues when fed cheese. So, can dogs eat blue cheese? No, it can cause your dog harm even in small quantities. It may lead to a high temperature and even seizures in pups. If your furball starts exhibiting such symptoms, you should see a vet urgently. Your dog's health should be your top priority as a responsible pet owner. However, offering your dog a balanced diet isn't as hard as it sounds. Healthy treats like low-fat cheese and apples make for excellent pet food. So, as long as you avoid blue cheese and contact your vet immediately when you have any concerns regarding your pet, your precious furry friend should stay in tip-top condition.